Hey there, folks. I'm sorry for not sending any videos yet. I have been busy with everything, and yes, there's a short thing I want to tell myself since I feel a little down today. As you know, I choked today. Let me tell you why. As you know, I was supposed to go to the graveyard. I have two people I know exactly who have died since 3 years back. One of them died of COVID, and the other one died because of the ill and being operated so many times until the body couldn't handle it anymore. It had been the worst part of my time myself, of course. And yes, over the years I can remember for everybody who had passed away because of a certain thing. Either they were ill, only some of them have been murdered, and then doing drugs and so on, being ill of it and so on. And then the pandemic, of course, hit. So it had been a hard time to even deal with this. Today I was thinking, I haven't been there in 2 years. Or maybe, wait, I have been in a graveyard since 2022 to just visit my friend. But I didn't visit well, a loved one in this case, if I may say it. She's more like a relative to me. More like an aunt, kind of. Even if we are far away from each other, yet she's close to me anyway. That's what it is. And she's still my auntie, if I may say it. Even if we are from different family, but from same tribe anyway. When I was just make myself ready to walk to the graveyard. I wasn't there yet. It took me maybe 30 minutes to come there. But for some reason, when I reached to the graveyard, I didn't get in to the graveyard. I started to mumble for myself and started to mumble to those people I was close to, those I was supposed to visit, those I was supposed to put the light on, a candle for them, each and any of them. But instead, I choked. Yes. I was first apologizing for them and explaining my own fear to go to the graveyard on the night. I can walk in the woods on nights. I can walk anywhere in the nights. The only thing I have fear on is when it comes to the basements and graveyards. Basements have always had a limit of area. That's why I fear it. Not so much, but I will always fear if there is a machine in it. So that's one of my fear. The second fear is the graveyard. I have maybe no problem when it comes to graves, but a graveyard worst. So after I was talking to them outside of the graveyard, that I admit that I couldn't come in on nights, even if the moon were there to support me. I failed, but I was still thanking the moon for giving me support when it came to its lights. Only that I'm not fond to go there in a graveyard. Don't get me wrong, but everything we have with death to do have always been my fear. Sure, we have always taught that the light is the good one. Then I started to embrace it many years. And my dad always have told me to stay away from the darkness. But I myself, after his death, I started to think for myself. And by the way, I just wanted to say, the only thing that motivated me to fight was the darkness. I embraced the darkness and made sure that I actually kept fighting. That was the one who saved me. To motivate against death. That was the only thing I had in my mind. To defend everybody I had in my mind. And that's all I wanted to say. Now we continue. What is the light if there is nothing to protect? Why should we be afraid in this case if we still have to face that kind of thing who will sooner or later hurt us in the end? Sure, we understand that death is natural. There's no one who can even defend themselves from death. And especially not God, who also are known as the God of death. Sure, I can say this. Whether it is Yahweh or Allah, both of them can be the God of death. Although I didn't think much about that when it came to both of them. Later I was thinking, okay, maybe Yahweh is the only one. Or Allah it? No, I didn't think clearly either. I was thinking Yahweh alone. Or every God is it, or maybe many gods is, but not all gods are alike. Some of gods maybe reject death, kind of. But now I am unsure, maybe each and any of them is it. Again, I was saying that each and any god we may be praising to are maybe known to be everything, no matter what. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I think that, okay, God is this, God is that. Perhaps I could give my honest thing that I fear Yahweh, the jealous God, God of everything. As much I fear the anger of Allah, for example. Although I can only rebel a few times, like defending a girl, defending a woman, defending each and any female's rights. I want each and any female to have their rights. Not being forced by this hadith or saying otherwise. That's the only thing I rebel at. Because I refuse to see someone crumble down just because of a fucking hadith who's saying women should be submissive. No, of course not. I don't buy it. That's the only thing I have going against. The same goes for the animals. Why on earth must they be sacrificed because the hadith said so? Otherwise, I understand that God maybe needs something, but no way. I ain't killing an innocent animal just because we are humans. Or parasite in this case. That's what we are. Anyway, like I said, I choked. I didn't go to the graveyard. I turned around and we're falling down a tear every time. And I was pretending nothing happened, of course. I felt so sad and defeated. I couldn't do anything. I was crying for myself, and I couldn't say much myself. That's why I always said to myself, after my dad's death, that I would do anything in my power to protect each and anyone I love, even those I hate, even those I despise. Each and anyone should be protected, regardless positive or negative relationship. I don't wish any death on anyone at all, not even my enemies. I hated death so much, but I also was curious when it comes to our stupidity, when it comes to this reproduction bullshit. Yes, so many deaths in every generation. I didn't like it at all. I don't like this thinking. I wish I could help everybody. I wish I could protect each and any one. Yes, there's nothing I can do. Anyway, that was the only thing I wanted to tell you, how I feel today, and I'm sorry if I haven't done any video yet, but I will do that when I'm done. So I'm sorry. Thank you everybody. Have a nice day. Bye.